Picasso. Picasso and Wojtek welcome you to Chicago. It's a pretty rainy day as opposed to yesterday, which was a very nice day, and you're gonna see it in kind of another shot of that film. Let me just place my camera here so that I can talk to you. Okay, we're on the second S of the Picasso sign. I made it to Chicago today. The reasons are kind of professional, but I just want to tell you that I think it is no coincidence that the cities that are mostly European in America are actually the cities that people deem the best to live in. Chicago, just like New York and Boston and San Francisco, is supposedly one of the best cities to live in. People are happiest, the quality of life is very good, and this is my impression of this city. I have some more reasons that I'll talk about later, but for now let me tell you, I'm very positively surprised. The city is very modern, it feels like in Europe. You can walk around. It's not overwhelming at all, and it's extremely clean and tidy. Not like New York. I would say overall. I forgot about one more thing. The city is actually very Polish. One of the most amazing trivia about Chicago is that it is the second largest Polish city in the world after Warsaw. Very surprising kind of a fact. But overall, I would say this city, in terms of the vibe that it has, it definitely beats San Francisco and Boston and many European cities, and it maybe loses a little bit to New York because it's not very cosmopolitan, but the feel is amazing. I'm going to show you a couple of pictures and slides and everything, but that Midwest that in New York people kind of disregard and don't really care much about has actually so far has surprised me in a very good way. And right now we are this is real me and this is the mirrored me. We're at the Bean, which is I guess the Chicago's most famous sculpture, and also I'm not sure if that's a sculpture. It's one of the Chicago's most famous monuments or sightseeing places. There are many tourists around, and I gotta just tell you, after we have another look at this, it almost looks like something with aliens inside. But three things that I think Chicago is better at than New York at the first sight. First, Chicago is much cleaner. You can see it right from the start. The second part is Chicago is actually better organized in terms of space. The spatial organization of the city center is phenomenal here, especially by the river. I like it more than New York actually. And the third part is way cheaper. It's much closer to the human prices of things, or normal prices of things, if you will. So that's my impression from day one, Chicago. Okay, so the last thing from Chicago, Illinois that I'm going to show you very briefly, because the weather just got really bad, is the spatial organization of the city. Is something that really caught my attention. Look at how amazing and organized everything is. You got like the river, and you got over there, you got the pathways, which is phenomenal. You got all these buildings with a river view. You got the boats and harbor. It's like, it seems like in Chicago they really find place for anything, and not one square foot or square meter is left unchecked and uncontrolled, which is something that is not only amazing to me, but it's also very different from New York. That's kind of the first thing that I noticed in Chicago. I think I really like. Overall, this city gets A- from me. The big minus is the weather, which I was told sometimes gets even worse than this, which is already pretty bad. Just like New York, I guess. Okay, final view at the river, and I'm running inside because it's cold. Tall and sexy, just how I like it. Okay guys, thanks for watching Chicago 101, and I will talk to you later.